Hello, my name is Dr. Frank Wang. I'm a mathematician by training whose passion and mission are to make the concepts of math understandable, interesting to students of all ages and abilities. Today's topic is maps, and today I report from Plano, Texas, a suburb of Dallas where I live. I have before me a map of Dallas. On the map are represented roads and highways, lakes and airports and parks and so forth. But the most important quality of a map is its scale. What is the scale of a map? Well, the scale is the ratio of the distance on the map to the corresponding distance on the ground represented by the map. What is the scale of this map? Well, the scale is 1 to 41,184. What does that mean? That means that 1 inch on this ruler, 1 inch measured along this map, equals to 41,184 inches on the ground. So let's convert that to something that's a little bit more understandable. So 41,184. That's in inches. Let's convert that to feet. I do that by dividing by 12 inches because there are 12 inches in a foot divided by 12. And I get 3,432 feet. Well, how many feet are in a mile? There are 5,280 feet in a mile. So let's convert this to miles. 3,432 feet divided by 5,280 gives us 0.65 miles. And so indeed it states here on the map that 1 inch equals to 0.65 miles. Now, it turns out that in today's day and age, not many people use paper maps anymore. Most people, if they want to plot a course from one place to another, go to their computer. So that's where we're going to head also. Join me again in a moment at my computer. I have here on the computer a map of the Dallas area. I plotted out a route from point A, which represents our present location, to point B, one of the most visited sites here in the Dallas area. It's a site of great historical significance, but unfortunately it's not a happy or joyful site. Point B represents Dealey Plaza, the site of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. He was our 35th president, and he was assassinated on November 22nd, 1963. Let's measure the distance represented by this purple line. That's the route we're going to drive, and that distance is 12 centimeters on the ruler. I know that the driving distance between point A and point B is 18 miles. So let's compute the scale of the map. 18 miles of driving is represented by 12 centimeters here on the computer. So we take 18 miles divided by 12 centimeters and we get 1.5 or 1.5 miles per centimeter. Let's make that drive to Dealey Plaza. I'll meet you in the car. We're now at the point that is represented by the point A on the computer. And I have my GPS over here. On the GPS I have a map, and on the map the red line designates our path. You probably can't see it, but 3 centimeters represents 18 miles. So we're going to go about 18 miles represented by 3 centimeters on the GPS. So the scale there is 18 miles divided by 3 centimeters are 6 miles per centimeter. So we're now going to head on to the tollway, and we're going to head out to Dealey Plaza. One interesting little fact I should mention is that many people mistakenly say that JFK was the youngest president in United States history. That's not the case. He was the youngest person elected president at the age of 43, but it was actually Theodore Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, who was the youngest person to become president. He became president at the age of 42 upon the assassination of President William McKinley. All right, we're just come back on in a few moments when we arrive at Dealey Plaza. And so now we've arrived at point B on our computer, that is Dealey Plaza. And over here along the street there where the X is, that is actually where the assassin's bullet struck President Kennedy. Behind me is the what used to be the Texas School Book Depository. Up on the 6th floor is where the assassin Lee Harvey Oswald was, in one of the windows there that's obscured by the branches. And so we come to the conclusion of our Dr. Frank's Math Minute. We've seen how using a map and measuring the scale of a map can get us from point A to point B. So long from Dr. Frank.